welcome back. We are back now with our blog project, and we'll be beginning this blog project with our chapter 3, and we'll also be doing chapter 4. Today I'm joined by Asanda as my navigator. I will be the driver, and yeah, the first thing that we did in this was to download the blog template from this website here on Bootstrap. And this is what the blog template looks like, and these are the files that we get with that template. We have these assets here, CSS, and these JavaScript here. And then after that we initiated our Node application with npm init, and then we installed Express. If I open my package.json, these are the dependencies we installed. We have Express, we have EJS, which we install later, and then we also have NodeMon. And then in our index.js, we just start our Express server here. We initialize Express, create a new instance of it, and then we start we save the static files from that public folder from our Bootstrap template, and then we just run the server, and it listens on port 4000. And then we use NodeMon for automatic restarts whenever we make changes, during our development. Whenever we make changes, NodeMon will just update those changes so that we don't have to restart the server. And then when we run npm start, we should see the template rendering in our browser. And we use these request handlers here. We have f.get, and here, as you can see, we have our index page and this callback function, which just renders the index. And then we have this one here, /about, which renders the about page, /contact, which renders the contact page, and then this endpoint here, /post, which renders the post page. So initially we had this as the individual elements, not the individual elements, but the individual files. So this was index.html. However, we use routing to be able to change this and refer to them using their routes. So we have these in views now, and then we use embedded JavaScript to be able to dynamically update the pages as we load them. So instead of having our index.ejs with the head here and the navbar and everything, things that will be uniform across the entire web application, we just use embedded JavaScript to write it once in our layout files. Here we have the layout for the header here, and we have the layout for the footer. We have the layout here for the footer, and we use embedded JavaScript just to include that. And then we're going to put whatever we want in the body of our index, and it's the same thing with our contacts. We just include the header, the navbar, and the footer, and then we just have the body of our contact page, our about page, and also our post page, right, using embedded JavaScript. So in our index.js, to be able to do this, we have to import EJS, and after importing EJS, we have to set EJS as our templating engine using the set method here, and then we pass in view engine and EJS. And then okay, so yeah, let's just start our server. Okay, our server is already running. We can go to our browser here, and this is where our blog is, and this is our index here. So we use this route here, /. As you can see, it takes us to this index page here, and then we also have our about page here. We have to say /about, and same thing with post, /post, as you can see, and /contact, as you can see. And the header and the footer are all similar across It's the same thing that we used with our layout. It's similar across all of our pages. Yeah, and I think that is all for chapter 3 and 4. Are there any questions from your side, Asanda?
No, I don't have any questions on my side.
Okay, thank you. That was most of chapter 3, where we began our project with an existing blog template and we incorporated it into a Node.js project, and we used the NodeMon package to automatically detect code changes in our projects and restart the server. And then we also created page routes that were there to serve the home, about, and post pages, and the nav bar also was created to contain the links to go to all these routes and connect them together. We also did templating engines, as I said here. And yeah, in conclusion, this was the beginning of our chapter 3 and 4 of our blog project. We refactored our code to use the EJS templating engine to dynamically render HTML pages, and we also use response.render, res.render, to dynamically render a view with some variables, and to resolve the problem of repeating code in multiple pages. For example, the navigation bar, the header, and the footer, we used our EJS layout here. So that is all from chapter 3 and 4 of the blog project. Asanda was my navigator and I was the driver. Thank you.